Hi guys.
I'm Sam.
I'm Yaba.
And together we are
Ghana Bound. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about the realities of building in Ghana.
It's hard, especially if it's the first time you've ever built anything. Dealing with artisans.
Number one,
Yeah.
micromanagement, expect it. How have you found it like in your experience? Because we are building and he is the micromanaging king because he has to be now.
Yeah, you've got to watch everything from the windows going in, making sure the foundations were straight. Often enough, if you have any building background, you can have inklings of, hold on, this is not right what they're doing, but maybe they just do it differently out here. No, you're probably right. Yeah, out here, from my experience, a lot of artisans just try and do what's easiest for them.
The best thing you can do is fully inform yourself of the task in hand. And if you don't know, appoint someone who knows what they are talking about to watch over the artisans for you. In our situation, there was a time where we were in England while we were building our property here, but we were hugely blessed that the contractor was a family member, and not just a family member, a truly reliable one.
Yeah, but even then, there were still points where I needed to be here. As soon as it came to inside the walls, locating of plugs, even the decking, even getting the flowing of the floor, there are things that I wanted done the way I wanted them done.
Right.
And I really wish I was here for all of it through the whole thing. But there is things that are acceptable here that there's no need to accept.
Exactly.
They're seen as extra expenses.
Yeah. And in fact, we've heard many examples of people who've had horror stories when they've built in Ghana from abroad, some of which include, but not limited to, the builder deciding the door shouldn't go here like you wanted. I think the door should go here. This room is too big, I think, Mr. Builder, so I'm going to make the room smaller.
Yes, that happened to Patience, right?
That happened to Patience and Tito. Watch that video.
Yeah. Watch their kitchen episode. The costs. In hindsight, I really wish I spent a lot of my early money on getting materials. If I had got 1,000 blocks back then, they've literally doubled now from the price that they were then. I wish I had bought as much materials as early as possible and locked in that price.
Yes. Luckily, Sam ordered a lot of sand, strips of sand in the early stages of our build, and we're still using some of it now, and stones, and the price has pretty much almost doubled. So that was a good move too.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the last order that we need. But yeah, also when it comes down to cost, it's checking everything. You got to check, if you send your artisan to go and get your tomatoes,
Yeah.
if you send your artisan to go and get bags of cement or tools or anything, pickaxes, it's going to cost more than if you've done it yourself.
Yeah.
And forget a change. Change doesn't come. So get down there, check by yourself, and then check the receipt, because often the receipt has calculated errors that are not usually in your favor. Again, we hear a lot of horror stories of money being sent over for nearly 20, 30 years, and then the owner coming back and seeing nothing for all their hard work, all those years.
We had an example in our family where thousands of pounds were sent for an extension, and I tell you, the room got extended by this much. One of the things that we found challenging was when we had someone coming in to do the click brick. So I call it click brick, but it's the interlocking brick system. And we were really excited about this because it's a way of keeping your house cooler, it's more eco-friendly. The seller had said that it will be cheaper and done in like half the time. In the end, it ended up being more expensive. It took a very long time and massively delayed the progress of our build. And the materials he ended up using were just normal blocks, but smaller. So that was hugely frustrating for us. And it also taught us that we have got to really spend time researching the right people. There are other people doing the interlocking brick systems. I'm not saying the system is at fault, but unfortunately the person we went with was not the one.
Checking and rechecking how things should be done for each phase of our build, just to make sure I'm happy with what they're doing and can pick up on things that I'm not happy with. So yeah, just research, especially if you've not built something before. YouTube is just full of so much information. You can, if you're hanging doors, you can find out what's actually in Ghana now, what is the best version or the best quality, what is the next cheapest quality. There's so many content creators putting out gold dust out there. They're just putting out gold for people that are building, people that are buying land. Do your research. Permits. In any case of any move, the system is always going to be different. And here in Ghana, getting your permit to build can take as little as 3 weeks, or it could take 6 months. You get what you pay for. A little tip, we'll call it, it can go a long way to expediting your permits being ready real fast.
Having learned everything we've learned now and the contacts and stuff that we've got, would you have built differently?
With the contacts I now have, I know I could safely have my house built from abroad with the contacts I have now, and seeing the work that they've done.
Yeah.
And being on site with our partners, I know what it takes and I know that they'll do it.
Yeah.
But before then, no.
Guys, share your building experiences with us in the comments below. Have you built in Ghana before? What was it like? And do you recommend building while you're living outside of Ghana? We went through all of that and learned the hard way just so we could come up with a solution for you guys. We have partnered up with the best that Ghana has to offer in terms of construction. And not only that, lawyers are involved in the beginning. Money is not dropped without the contract being signed. And we are fully 100% accountable in the process of building your house. We are super excited about it. You can find us. We are literally in the office now. So for those of you who are wanting to build your house in Ghana and want to avoid the things that we've been through and our family members and other people have been through, then now is the time. If that's you, the details are in the description box below.
Absolutely. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. If you like what you've seen today, hit that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Great. Welcome to the family and see you in the next one.
Bye.